This shoe was once mocked online. Its stocks crashed from $68 to just $1. People called it ugly, copied, and finished. But today, it's a multi-million dollar shoe company. This is the true story of Crocs. Before Crocs became a fashion statement, before celebrities, before the stock market success, this story began with loss, frustration, and a boat. Imagine this. In 2001, in the United States, Lyndon Duke Hanson was going through the worst phase of his life. His mother had passed away and his wife left him. Emotionally broken and mentally exhausted, Lyndon did what he thought would help him escape the reality on a boat ride with his friends. Who were these friends who joined Lyndon in escaping his harsh reality? George Bodeker, a successful entrepreneur in the US running multiple Domino's outlets. Scott Siemens, a small inventor who loved experimenting on things. There was no business plan that day. There was no startup dream. Just three men trying to breathe. While on the boat, one thing became pretty obvious. The deck was wet and slippery. Regular shoes slipped easily, got soaked, or felt really unsafe. That is when Scott Siemens casually mentioned about the shoes that he came across. Scott told Lyndon and George about a shoe company named Foam Creations, which made shoes that looked terrible but felt really comfortable. Scott suggested,
what if we modify that shoe for boating?
Scott took the shoes made by Foam Creations and made minor but really impactful modifications. He added a back strap so that the shoes doesn't slip off easily, tweaked its shape for balance and grip, kept it lightweight, breathable, and waterproof. Scott then took these shoes to show it to Lyndon and George. Their first reaction? That looks ugly. Nobody is going to buy this. Scott asked them to just try it once. And when they wore it, everything changed instantly. No slipping, no discomfort, no fatigue. They realized that their USP was not design. Their USP was comfort. But they knew about the challenge that's on their way. How are they going to make people wear these ugly looking shoes? And unless people wear it, how are they going to convince people that this is actually comfortable? Their solution was bold yet risky. They decided to attend a boat festival. Their pitch was simple. They asked these people who attended the boat festival to try these shoes on. If they did not like it, they asked them to just toss it into the sea. They were confident that even if people didn't like their design, they will love their comfort. And the result? They sold 200 pairs of these shoes in just one day. People loved the comfort of these shoes, the non-slip grip, and the back strap which held the foot in place. And that's actually where the name Crocs came from. Even if crocodiles wore this, they wouldn't slip. What happened next was organic growth. What helped Crocs scale was actually word of mouth. No big ads, no celebrity endorsement, just pure mouth publicity. Crocs for their comfort was worn by doctors and nurses, supermarket staff, factory workers, hotel and kitchen workers. Why? Because when you have to stand for 10 to 12 hours a day, fashion doesn't matter, comfort does. People said once you wear Crocs, you'll forget how it looks. Later in 2004, to fully control the business, Crocs acquired Foam Creations. This gave Crocs ownership of the foam technology, manufacturing control, and a strong competitive edge. Critics said that this is just a trend and Crocs will disappear soon. But they were wrong. In 2006, Crocs went public in the US market. Valuation crossed $239 million and Crocs became a $1 billion company. But success came with overconfidence. Crocs expanded aggressively. Too many stores, too much inventory, too many things to handle. Then came the disaster. Around the same time, George Bodeker attracted a lot of negative media attention due to some public disturbances. The brand image suffered. George was removed from the CEO's role by the board members and professional leadership was brought in. Now, Crocs as a company was moving into a new direction. Ron Snyder was appointed as the new CEO. His strategy was clear: expand Crocs from just 2 core models to more than 200 models and make it a full-blown footwear company. This became a biggest hit. However, the financial crisis of 2008 reduced public spending a lot, and this hurt the overexpansion of Crocs. On top of that, an Italian company named Select Shoes filed a complaint stating that Crocs copied their design. Media headlines screamed that Crocs is a copied product. Stocks crashed from $68 to $1. Most people said that Crocs is finished. However, this was just the beginning of a long recovery story. For almost the next 10 years, Crocs suffered. They suffered from losses, store closures, and brand confusion. But the company didn't die. They restructured, they reduced the noise, and they survived. It took Crocs almost 10 years from 2008 to 2018 to make a comeback that we know now as the fashion statement. Crocs did something brilliant. Instead of fixing the hate, they tried to embrace it. Crocs came out bold, fearless, and unapologetically different. Celebrity collaborations followed. Limited editions went viral. Crocs stopped being a footwear. It became an attitude. Today, Crocs is over a $10 billion company that's driven by high margin and a strong global demand. So friends, what do we learn from this? Crocs proves one powerful truth. You don't win by pleasing everyone. You win by owning what you are. Crocs did not succeed because it looked good. Crocs succeeded because people loved wearing it. If you enjoyed this business story, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe and comment down below on which brand should we cover next.